Processed snacks with MSG are another silent but potent danger for people living with high blood pressure. At first glance, they may appear harmless, just flavored chips, instant seasoned crackers, or those irresistible little savory puffs you reach for while watching TV, but the hidden chemistry inside them tells a very different story. MSG, or monosodium glutamate, is a flavor enhancer designed to trick your tongue into craving more. While it makes food taste addictive, it also carries a sodium load that, when combined with the already high salt content of processed snacks, becomes a recipe for hypertension disaster. For people already struggling with high blood pressure, every handful of MSG-laced snacks is like tossing gasoline onto smoldering embers. It accelerates the fire in ways that are hard to reverse. The sodium in MSG contributes directly to fluid retention, just like table salt does. This forces the body to hold onto water, increases blood volume, and puts higher pressure on artery walls. For someone with normal blood pressure, these temporary spikes might not be catastrophic, though still damaging over time. But for someone with hypertension, those surges are far more dangerous. They increase the risk of acute events like hypertensive crises, which can lead to stroke or heart attack in extreme cases. What makes this more sinister is that MSG often hides in foods people don't realize are problematic: seasoning powders in instant noodles, flavored rice crackers, processed meat snacks, or even gourmet, packaged chips. Consumers may not taste the overload of salt because MSG masks it, but the body still absorbs the sodium, and the blood vessels still pay the price. There's also growing evidence that MSG may have additional effects beyond sodium's well-known dangers. Some research suggests MSG may overstimulate certain receptors in the body, leading to vascular changes and metabolic disruptions that compound the effects of hypertension. While the science is still debated, what is clear is that regular consumption of MSG-heavy foods correlates with higher risks of obesity, metabolic syndrome, and cardiovascular issues, all conditions that worsen blood pressure management. Combined with the unhealthy fats and refined carbs that often accompany processed snacks, MSG becomes part of a toxic cocktail that strains the cardiovascular system from multiple angles at once. Another serious issue is the addictive nature of these foods. Processed snacks engineered with MSG are designed to bypass natural satiety signals, meaning people eat far more than they intend. This isn't just about overindulging at one sitting. It creates a habit where the body craves salty, savory foods over fresh, wholesome options. For someone with high blood pressure, this is a dangerous cycle. Instead of choosing lower sodium foods that could help bring pressure under control, they find themselves reaching again and again for processed snacks that drive pressure higher. The more often this happens, the more entrenched the cravings become, making lifestyle changes harder to maintain and medications less effective. The long-term damage of consuming MSG-rich snacks is compounded by the broader nutritional profile of these foods. They are usually fried or baked in unhealthy oils, adding trans fats or excessive saturated fats to the already heavy sodium load. Many are also calorie-dense and nutritionally empty, contributing to weight gain without providing vitamins, minerals, or fiber that could help offset the damage. Over time, this combination promotes obesity, worsens insulin resistance, stiffens arteries, and ensures that high blood pressure remains stubbornly high despite medical interventions. In essence, these snacks don't just make hypertension worse in the moment. They set the stage for it to become a lifelong, progressively harder to control burden. What makes processed snacks with MSG especially dangerous is their casual presence in everyday life. They are cheap, widely available, and marketed as harmless fun foods. People often don't think twice about grabbing a bag of chips on the go or a cup of instant noodles late at night. But for someone with hypertension, these aren't innocent indulgences. They're stealthy agents of vascular damage. Each serving piles on sodium, contributes to arterial stiffness, and reinforces unhealthy eating habits that keep blood pressure elevated and unstable. The warnings here are serious. For individuals with high blood pressure, processed snacks containing MSG are not just an occasional treat. They are a significant and compounding risk factor. What seems like a handful of crackers or a flavored snack mix is actually a dose of hidden sodium and artificial additives that can undo the benefits of medication, diet, and exercise. The body doesn't care that it tasted good. It only reacts to the sodium overload, the inflammatory fats, and the metabolic disruption that follow. Over months and years, these little indulgences accumulate into major cardiovascular consequences. pushing hypertension toward complications that could have been avoided. In short, processed snacks with MSG are far from harmless. For those living with hypertension, they represent a dangerous trap disguised as convenience and flavor. They don't just raise blood pressure temporarily, they contribute to long-term arterial damage, addictive eating patterns, and cumulative health decline. What feels like a small snack today could become one of the hidden reasons for a serious cardiovascular event tomorrow. For people with high blood pressure, the safest path is to keep MSG-heavy processed snacks off the menu altogether.